I was like, okay.
They've been clapping in the camera.
All right, we got the Creighton Blue Jays here. We got Austin Swartz. We got Owen Freeman. Boys, appreciate you all taking the time.
Definitely.
Obviously here in Vegas. You're at Miami last year. Yes, sir. You're at Iowa. Now you're in Omaha. So like Omaha, Iowa. You're from the Midwest. Yeah. Kind of similar, right? A lot of places.
Yeah. Definitely not.
But Miami, we can't say the same for Iowa, right?
No, we cannot say
all
the
right.
same.
What are the biggest differences between Miami and Omaha?
Besides
the buildings.
Besides everything.
There's so many. The weather, it just stands out automatically.
Yeah.
And you haven't even hit winter yet,
Yeah,
really.
it's 40 degrees in Omaha and it's 80 degrees in
You think 40's bad? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Charlotte.
If you think 40's bad, you're in for some
Do you
hell.
do you own a winter coat?
I do not. I've never had a Parker in my life.
Yeah, you're good.
You
That's
need to
gonna
get a
change.
jacket ASAP.
It's gonna change soon.
NIL deal with North Face or something like that.
I'll take that.
Carhartt, something like that, exactly.
Both of them.
What's the most positive thing you can say about Omaha in the changeover, at least?
I would say the food is probably, arguably, could be better than Miami, to be honest with you.
Wow, what a take.
The steak.
What's the food in Omaha?
Yeah, the meat makes sense to red
steak.
meat.
I'm a big steak person.
Okay.
So that's definitely
Is
the
that
for sure.
Is that what they're known for in Omaha?
Yeah.
Omaha steaks actually makes sense now that I say that. I just realized that exactly. Is that like the other Midwest cities that are not about steak like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like
Chicago's also great.
Chicago,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with Chicago. But
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One thing we've been doing with every team that comes in here, the guys, we show them an old picture of their coach.
Okay.
And in a game day fit, you guys got to rate it 1 through 10 as if he pulled up to a game in this. Now, I gotta be honest, Coach Mack, like he's always looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't find anything bad. I'm not trying to make him look bad, but I found this crispy one from the UNI days, one of them vintage jackets, and he looks super different too.
Yeah.
He looks so young.
He showed up in one of those jackets to coach a game in.
To coach a game in?
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.
A 4, damn.
He's
I
like,
can give it a 7.
I like it.
I give it a 7. I
Compared
like
to,
it too.
Compared to what Mac puts on now, like some of the.
He does a lot of quarter zips, right?
Yeah, I'm
quarter
not a
zips.
big quarter zip guy.
Like,
So I
You
like.
got to see the kicks though.
You do got to see the
that's
kicks.
you know what? Multiple guys have said that so far.
That's
You gotta
fair.
see- yeah.
What does he usually wear on his feet?
He's
Some
in
Nike
games,
shoes.
some Jordan ones.
Yeah.
He's a sneaker guy.
That's like classic, like college basketball coach that gets it.
Yeah.
With a
It's
matching
also
it.
like vintage Nike.
Yeah.
Which I
Okay.
like.
I'll
I'm
give it
an old Nike person.
I'll
so
go 6. I'll go
Okay.
6.
You go 6 instead? And all right, it's fair. He looks good there. He's definitely, it's his younger days.
Yeah.
A young Coach McDermott.
Big thing with him, obviously, now is you got Coach Huss in the building also. And obviously, he'll be taking over at some point in the near future. You basically have 2 head coaches there. I mean, he was a head coach for an NCAA tournament team last year. What is that like having 2 head coaches in the building in that sense?
I think it's really good. I think just with how they both go about it, I think they both are, they kind of like equal each other out. Like Mac, I would say, is like more chill, and Huss is like a little bit more fiery. So, but then there's other times where they're the opposite. So I think they both equal each other out, and I think the knowledge that they have for the game and everything that they kind of do, it's awesome, and we're very fortunate and blessed to have both of them.
Yeah, I'd second everything he said. I think a big thing is they're very different, which is I think is a very good thing because you get kind of 2 sides. Like you said, we have 2 head coaches.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many teams can say that, but I know I'm the only one, or at least we're the only ones that I know of. So you get double the learning, to be honest with you. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, Big East play starts soon. Neither of you are shy. You've both been coming from power conferences. But what does coming out here to Vegas for a tournament like this with all these teams mean at this stage of the season for y'all?
I think it's a great learning opportunity to see where we're at and see what we need to work on, and a great opportunity to go out and play some of the top teams in the country and get an opportunity to win. So I think we're coming in and just ready and willing to go out there and get a dub.
Same thing he said. We were playing 2 really good teams. This is the time where you showcase how much you've learned in the summer in the first couple of games of the season, and we're gonna see where we stack versus the best teams in the country.
Baylor and Iowa State, right?
Yep.
That ain't no joke.
No.
That ain't no joke at all.
No, sir.
Especially like defensively, the intensity that both those teams bring. Iowa State, you are no, what's the word for that?
I don't know what you were trying to say.
You're no stranger to it. There we go. You're no stranger to Iowa
I don't know what you're
State.
trying to say.
From Iowa, obviously. But you how do you guys go in to look at those games in the sense like you got these physical Big 12 teams? They're both Big 12, which they really almost screwed you over with that. But going into that, do you guys take that more of intensity?
Yeah, I think that's been a huge emphasis no matter who we play. Matt kind of wanted to get us to get more physical and kind of bring it to other teams. So it's going to be a great opportunity because these teams are both really good and really physical, like you said. So I think, it's really been amped up.
I think it's going to be 2 great contests. Like he said, we put a big emphasis on physicality, and the Big 12 is pretty known for being pretty physical. So the Big East is also physical.
Yeah.
So
I'd say.
it's going to be a great battle between.
Yeah,
between us.
the Creighton style is much more like offensively free and flowing. Like we talked about earlier. Like Iowa's like that's what you kind of lived on and stuff like that. Even Miami, I feel like last year and ups and downs, whatever. But like you were an offensive systematic team. Was that like the attraction for you guys to play? Like I want to play in a system that can kind of let me go like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think just the similarities that Iowa had to the Creighton offense and how Mac was going to use me was the huge pull and draw for me.
I'd agree. Kind of like you said, it's very similar. Coach L was an offensive-minded coach. That was a big draw, especially because Coach Mack is one of the best coaches in the country when it comes to the offensive end, and there's so many things. It's very free. You can kind of play your game and also play within his system that makes players like me and Owen and other players on our team shine. So that was a big draw.
I know you played at the Garden last year, not against St. John's, obviously, but is there any arenas y'all are excited to get to or Big East teams you're excited to play this year?
I'd probably say I have played at the Garden, so I'm not going to say the Garden. I've never been to Marquette before, so I've never even been to Wisconsin.
Nice.
So I'm excited to go there.
Mine would be the Garden. I think UConn's going to be fun. And I'm excited to go back to Chicago, back home against DePaul.
Cool. Yeah, you're a Midwest guy, Marquette.
Yeah.
I know you said you were talking about Wisconsin.
They play at Fiserv, right? Where the Bucks play too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
There you go.
Even
You're
better.
like, Garden,
Yeah.
Fiserv, both NBA arenas.
I'll take
Then we
that.
get Georgetown plays in NBA.
Yeah, they play Verizon
Oh yeah,
Center.
So that's actually wild. I didn't realize
A
that.
couple of them.
Yeah,
Sometimes St. John's plays at Carnesecca at a tiny arena.
Yeah.
dude,
But
that would
most
be
Big
great.
Ten, most Big East games they play at the Garden, I think.
Carnesecca is probably.
In Creighton,
I would
you
assume
guys are like they're gonna want to play you at the Garden for the most part. Like whatever. UConn would be cool too. You guys go there also?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the same road trip.
Oh,
Yeah, we go to
that's
stores.
brutal.
Yeah, we go to stores then to St. John's.
Hey, that's what
Jeez.
life being in the Big East,
Welcome to the
but
Big
being
East.
in Nebraska. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Exactly.
With the Oregon was here earlier, like their Big Ten trips are like that. They have to go to like Rutgers in New Jersey, and then Penn State and Maryland or something like that, and then they go home. Like,
Yeah, that's what we did last year. We played at USC and UCLA in the same week.
yeah.
Right.
We got even better. We played California and Stanford.
Oh,
That's
I forgot
right,
about
from
that.
ACC school. Yeah, you guys both had it
we
in
was
the
there
last couple
Sunday
years.
to Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, we were there for a while.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
In the Atlantic Coast Conference.
That's the nice thing about a tournament like this is it's all the travel, but you get to stay somewhere.
It's like
Right.
the
You
NCAA,
really
it's like the
get to
NCAA
move.
tournament,
Right.
basically, obviously.
Yeah.
So like
Exactly.
that's got to be a super exciting point. Like you guys, this is like a mini tournament, obviously, in Vegas. What are you guys most excited for to be in Vegas for, other than playing basketball?
Yeah, I think just being able to hang out with our guys. Like, we got to go to some restaurants that we don't normally have. Me and a couple of guys went to Whataburger, so that was so good. So I think the food aspect and just hanging out and chilling with the guys.
I'd say the same thing, just add shopping in there.
You're not the first. You're not the first
El
guy.
Marcos,
to be
yeah,
in-
said the
El
same
Marco
thing.
was really excited about
There's not
shopping.
exactly a lot of shops in Omaha, Nebraska, but you come here.
Hey, you were in Miami.
You're
were
trying to scratch the
spoiled.
Miami itch. That's what it is.
All right, so what have you hit so far?
We went to the Caesar's Palace with
Yeah, that's a nice shop.
with the blue sky and stuff. So went to Louis first,
Came back with a couple.
went to Prada, and then we went to the Bottega store. Didn't buy nothing though. We didn't buy nothing.
Thought about it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
you just there to look.
Okay, we gotta check the camera on the lenses that you're wearing. You should look back.
Sure.
Your POV.
That might be it. We went to
For
a Nike
now.
outlet. We went to a Nike outlet. The Nike outlet
Food,
was
food
solid.
and shopping is a good
Yeah.
answer. That's what Vegas
that's
is
fair.
like.
Exactly.
You can't really get that anywhere, let alone I love
You were
Omaha.
spoiled in Miami.
Yes.
Brickle, whatever.
I'm reminiscing.
Yeah,
right now.
Brickles. That's not fair. That's not
that
fair.
No, it's super exciting. No, super exciting to have you guys here. Appreciate y'all, obviously, and best of luck this week in your games and the rest of the season in the Big East. All right.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thanks.
that.